चाओ चाओ दोस्तों, क्या जोसे मोरिन्यो एक ज्योतिषी है? Well, his predictions have always proven to be correct, especially as time goes on. Jose uncle ka predictions always come true. If you agree with this opinion, do watch the video till the end because I have proof that Jose Mourinho would actually moonlight as an astrologer. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ajay Menon. I create content around football, cricket, other sports, but my life revolves around this football club called AS Roma. वेल मैं अपने मॉम को बोलते रहता कि ये जो भी के सोप्स और जो भी हिंदी टीवी सीरियल्स है इतना मतलब ड्रैग करते हैं, सालों साल चलते जाते हैं, बट आई थिंक जो रोमा में ड्रामा है is much more than Anupama, and it's a never-ending drama. So, without any further ado, let's get to the video and do hit that subscribe button and watch the video till the end. So, सबसे पहले मुझे क्लियर करना है कि I am a Mourinho fan. Absolutely loved his time at Roma. Have always been a fan of Jose Mourinho right from the Porto days. What he did with Roma was extraordinary. Winning a trophy with this club is not easy. And this is one of the hardest places in world football. Rome में ना 24/7 365 days a year सिर्फ फुटबॉल ही चलता रहता है. न्यूज़पेपर्स पे, स्ट्रीट्स पे, रेडियोस पे. इनफैक्ट देयर आर डेडिकेटेड रेडियो स्टेशंस, डेडिकेटेड न्यूज़पेपर्स who still print Roma news every day. It's a city that is obsessed with football, and the fans always put a lot of pressure on whoever the manager is. And कितना भी बुरा squad हो, there's always an expectation to perform. So Mourinho, obviously, after he was sacked by the Friedkins, एक fan base है, एक section of the fan base है who obviously wanted Mourinho to leave and everything. पार्टली उन लोग करेक्ट है क्योंकि वो जो स्क्वाड था, द प्लेयर्स था, हैड स्टॉप प्लेइंग फॉर मोरिन्यो. सो अ मैनेजर चेंज सीम नेसेसरी आफ्टर 2.5 years. एक थोड़ा स्क्वाड को एक rejuvenation चाहिए था, and De Rossi was the right man to bring on. But as soon as Mourinho left, and later on in the interviews, he said that he was sacked by a group of people who did not understand football. यहाँ पे वो फ्रीडकिन फैमिली को रेफर कर रहा है, रायन फ्रीडकिन एंड डैन फ्रीडकिन, ऑब्वियसली जो रोमा की ओनरशिप है, उनको रेफर कर रहा है. एंड यार, you could say that it was a bhavishwani, a prediction, but Daniele De Rossi was brought on to replace Mourinho. And of course, he managed the season well, but eventually did not get us to the Champions League, which was the goal, obviously, to get back to the UEFA Champions League. हम लोग semi-finals में भी against a very tough Bayer Leverkusen team. Roma fought well, but unfortunately had to bow out. So De Rossi का जो initial एक new manager bounce था वो खत्म हुआ, and the season ended in a somber note, not very noteworthy to be honest about it. Summer में लेकिन obviously there was a rumor, then it was confirmed that De Rossi got a contract extension. 3 साल का contract extension दिया De Rossi को, and उसके बाद में summer market में रोमा ने काफी heavily invest किया. Players like Matthias Sule, Artem Dovbyk, Enzo Lafay, of course Mats Hummels and Hermoso coming in later. All these players were brought on. Manu Kone, जो De Rossi खुद phone करके he convinced Manu Kone to join in at Roma. So it was a transfer coup of sorts, you can say. One of the best mercatos that Roma had, and obviously Dybala ended up staying at Roma. When he was rumoredly, allegedly, sort of, rumors tha ki he will be going to Saudi, but ended up staying at Roma. So overall, Roma had a very positive summer, and 3 साल का contract extension भी मिला De Rossi को. उसके बाद में जब season start हुआ, it was थोड़ा सा, I would say, एक roller coaster रहा था. Cagliari away on opening day 1. To be honest, I was expecting a draw, वैसे ही हुआ. उसके बाद में एक shock home defeat to Empoli that happened, followed by a very good draw away to Juve, which I thought was quite interesting because De Rossi really adapted well. Very unlucky that he only walked out with a point from there. उसके बाद में Genoa, the 4th game was again a very tough game going away to Genoa. Roma did very well until the very last minute where they considered late equalizer. So 3 draws and 1 defeat was De Rossi's start. Not an ideal start, but then again you saw some patterns of De Rossi's coaching, which was really amazing, and some obviously where he had to tweak on. And De Rossi is not an experienced manager. Of course, he's a club legend, and he is one of Rome's sons, to be honest. But as a manager, he still has got a long way to go. And ये तो मतलब it is a fact. I don't think so anyone's denying it. And then I'm recording this in the evening. ये obviously आप लोग you're watching it a day after. I took a holiday from work thinking कि थोड़ा आज relax करूँगा, और सुबह से भाई unexpectedly out of the blue, De Rossi got sacked. And you can see कि the way that the sacking was carried out was pretty similar to Mourinho's dismissal at Roma as well. De Rossi came in to the training complex, जो त्रिगोरिया हम बोलते हैं. He was preparing for training, and later on he found out that he was getting sacked. Very similar to Mourinho. He ended up not taking the session, De Rossi that is, and he gave a hug to Gisolfi and took the car out and left. And यार De Rossi का ऐसा है कि he is a Roma fan first, so he will do whatever is beneficial for the club. And you look at this from the images, he looks like a man who is happy, in the sense that बोलते हैं कि I am leaving this hellhole and going, वैसा एक उसका relief था. Of course, these are not the manner in which it happened is extremely sad, and that's where I kind of tend to agree with Mourinho, saying that the way that the ownership have dealt with both the sackings, भले वो Mourinho का हो या De Rossi का हो, is not the right way to do. Now the rumors are that there was a tiff between De Rossi and the management, but whatever it is, it is very, very disgraceful to treat any coach like that, and especially when you are a legend like De Rossi in Roma. So, यार मोरिन्यो की वो भविष्यवाणी एकदम सही आई. टॉटी ने भी आके बोला था कि De Rossi को स्केपगोट, कोई भी मैनेजर को स्केपगोट बनाया जाता है. सो इवन टॉटीज विजन इज स्टिल right there. टॉटी बार बार आके बोलते रहता कि he wants to return to Rome, but unfortunately there's no opening, there's no contact from the ownership and stuff like that. And एक similar trend हम सरिया में देख रहे हैं with American ownership. You have the way that they treated Paolo Maldini also at Milan was quite embarrassing. And जिस तरीके से अभी Zlatan का trajectory भी जा रहा है, it most likely looks like even Zlatan will be made the scapegoat, and उसको भी boot दिया जाएगा in the coming future. And with that, I think you can say that Mourinho somewhere kahi to Mourinho was right. And आज टर्की में Mourinho अंकल बैठे रहेंगे एकदम शांति से खुश होके ये देखा I told you so. He would slightly do a I told you so dance as well. But overall, I think that the way that Mourinho kind of predicted कि Man United में जो उसका second place achievement था, that was one of the finest achievements that he has done. तो लोग हंस रहे थे, बोले ये क्या बोल रहा है, Mourinho has won so many trophies, he's been successful wherever he's gone, why is he saying the statement? But as the years went by, we found out that Mourinho was right about Man United. Some of the players that he mentioned as well, be it Luke Shaw or Anthony Martial, his predictions and analysis of them actually have proven to be correct over the course of time. Spurs के साथ में भी जो उसका sacking था just days before a cup final, he's still bitter about it. अभी भी जाके हर एक इंटरव्यू में जाके बोलता है कि Spurs was the only club that I don't have a relationship with. I don't feel any connection with Spurs. So Mourinho, well, I have to tell you, आप टर्की में हो, but इंडिया में आओ, आप अपना ज्योतिषी का आप एक दुकान खोल सकते हो, because salute man, you're always correct. And as time goes by, whatever you say starts coming true. And for Roma now, well, I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest, because Ivan Juric को Friedkins ने contract दिया, but it looks like a stopgap arrangement. मैंने एक live stream किया था कल along with Calcio Charcha and Soumik, who's a Roma fan. You can go and check that out. Mourinho, प्रणाम आपको, कोटि कोटि प्रणाम. आप संत हो, आप अंतर्यामी हो. मैं तो कहता हूँ कि आप पुरुष नहीं, आप महापुरुष हो. And that's it for this video, guys. If you watched the video till here, shukriya, dhanyawad. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Do like the video, it helps the YouTube algorithm. Do subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 1,000 subscribers. That's the goal, immediate goal. And of course, share it with all your friends who watch football. Roma का क्या होगा? Well, रोमा का क्या होगा मुझे भी नहीं पता, बट आई एम अ रोमा फैन और रोमा कंटेंट इस चैनल में आता रहेगा. सो स्टे ट्यून. आई विल आल्सो बी टॉकिंग अबाउट इंडिया वर्सेस बांग्लादेश, द टेस्ट सीरीज. happening right now. And of course, for all things Italian football, Calcio Churcha ko subscribe karo, guys. That's it. I'm signing off for today. I'm Ajay Menon. You were on Ajay Menon Talk Sport. Until next time, it's ciao ciao and sempre Forza Roma.